Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another um, review for the upcoming trading week. Sorry, the video came a little bit late this week as I was out all day um, and just came back. So, nonetheless, I'm going to go through what I'm expecting for this week in the markets and also my bias going forward. So before we begin, as usual, let's just pray. So God, thank you again for your blessing and for your goodness and for this opportunity that we have to trade. I pray for anyone watching this video. May the concepts resonate with them. May it help them to improve. And may it also help me to continuously improve on my trades. And may we all be successful. We thank you. And we love you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, guys. So last week, and I'll just jump to last week's chart. So we can actually see it. Last week's chart, where is it? Okay, so wanted to just go over and show you what last week's charts looked at, right? Just a quick review as to what happened last week. So as you know, last week NASDAQ made another all-time high. Okay. And I've been saying this for the longest while. My bias is towards the higher highs. So I trade higher lows to higher highs. Then I exit, wait for another higher low, then I go to another higher. That's been my strategy. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I intend to keep doing. All right. NASDAQ is a historically bullish instrument, which means it makes higher lows to higher highs. All right. Now, looking at last week, we will see that the week started. This is the beginning of my week, this blue line. Week started with more consolidation between the 78% and the 100% line. Okay. This week, it came down on Monday. It found the last support that it was looking for. And from there, it bought right up about 11,000 pips. I think it was for the entire week. So it bought all the way up to here. This was the highest point on Friday. Yeah, that was like 12,000 pips. All right. So it was just basically one straight move last week. Of course, there were opportunities for other higher low entries. Like if you drop down to, let's say, your 15-minute, you'll see tons of entries. Okay. But again, I always use my biggest time frame. So we look at the 50-minute. 50-minute gave the higher low. That was the same higher low signal that the 1 hour gave. Let's look at the 30-minute to see if there are additional entries. Okay, fine. This was the first one. All right. Then it gave you another one here. Then you got another one here on Wednesday. And then you got the final one on Friday. All right. So nice entries for last week. I didn't take all of them. I actually basically just took the one move, exited, and after that, oh, I actually did take the second M30 move or the third M30 move, which was on Wednesday. Exited before it actually got all the way up there. And then I didn't take this one on Friday. I just decided that I was going to wait. Now, what am I looking for this week? It's simple. This is going to be the simplest week or weeks that you will have to trade NASDAQ. And by that I mean it has broken out of the consolidation that it has been stuck in for the past couple of months. Okay. It was in this consolidation range between the 78% and the 100% range right there. And it was just bouncing around. All the moves for the past 4 to 5 weeks were coming in this range. Okay. Last week, we saw that it finally broke this high that it made the previous week and then went on to break the all-time high. Okay, form a new all-time high and broke it again. All right, so I expect to see more of that moving forward as NASDAQ is a traditionally bullish instrument. So I expect that the price is going to continue going up. All right. Now, what does that mean from from trading this instrument? Because I know it's going to buy, I don't want to take any buys here. This is a high point already. This is a higher high point. I don't want to take any buys here. I want to wait for price to retrace. Now, the mistake a lot of people make, okay, myself used to make that mistake also, was that, excuse me, I'm thinking that the lows are going to come all the way back down to break a previous higher low. That's incorrect. It's called a higher low for a reason. It simply means the market is going to retrace, okay? However, you have to remember that each time when it retraces to make a low, it's going to make a higher low. That's why it's called a higher low, guys. The market is going up. So look at all of these. Notice each time the market went up, it retraced. Retraced. Notice all of these lows are forming higher. Retraced. That is how I get my zigzag theory. So, zigzag, zigzag. That's all the market does every single day, every single week, every single minute, every single hour. Zigzag. That's all it does on every single time frame. All right. So, because I know that the market is making higher lows, higher highs, as you will see, if you look at your biggest time frame that we're looking at right now, which is the monthly, let me fix that up for you there. Take this off so you can see. Here you go. This was the consolidation era that we saw, right? All of this consolidation era, okay, happened. It finally broke. This was the all-time high. Finally broke at all-time high. And guess what? It's going to continue. Okay? It's going to continue before the market is due for another correction or another retracement. But as you will see, this is the monthly. Each time the market comes down to make a low, it's always higher. Higher lows, higher highs. That's why it's a trending market. That's why it's a historically bullish market. Each time the market comes down to make a low, it forms a higher low. All right. So that is basically my bias. So what am I doing for this week? Basically, right now, I'm waiting. Now it's the beginning of the market and everything. I'm not expected to take any trades between now and London, New York session. Why? Because I have to wait for my setup. All right. Now, one thing that I want to point out, I'm going to jump back to show you in real time. So this was how the market closed on Friday. Okay. We are now 8:28. Market has already opened. Okay. This is the first candle that came out this evening. Boom. It just shot right up to another higher high. So it broke another all-time high that was set on Friday. Okay. So this confirms and this tells you guys that the market is in fact making higher lows, higher highs. There is no reason for me to be trying to sell this market. Okay. Yes, it's trading at the top. However, the market is bullish. Higher lows, higher highs. Market just opened at 6 o'clock. That's the first move right there. Broke another all-time high. Created a new all-time high. Okay. Here we go. So this is where we're currently at. This is the 8 o'clock candle. This is where we're currently at. Yes, of course, there's going to be a correction, but I'm not selling the correction because I know that the market is going to be making a higher low. All I need to do is to sit in that and go for another higher high. The important thing, guys, which I've always said this, I'm not a signal service. I'm not going to be telling you exactly when to go in for the trade or when I'm taking a trade. I gave you the concept, I gave you tools. So now you have to use all of those tools and practice working on your entries. The market is making higher lows, higher highs. So if you went in on a higher low, let's say you took one on the 15 minute, you went in on a higher low, okay? But it retraced and came on and made a low. It simply means then that the 15-minute was not the biggest higher low that was formed. You now have to jump up to your biggest time frame. But the more you do it and the more you practice, you're able to fine tune it until you actually get your entries perfectly. Okay. So right now, for me, I'm not rushing to go into the trade. There are certain things that I'm looking for, things that I will not share, but there are certain things that I'm looking for. And I want you guys to actually figure them out for yourself. Because when you find them, guess what? It sticks with you and you know exactly what to do the next time. When I tell you and you don't know how I came about it and everything, it has no effect on you. Then it just becomes a regular signal service. All right. But I'm telling you what to look for. Now the onus is on you to actually practice and to make sure you get your entries right. I'm waiting for a higher low to a higher high. And that's all I'm waiting. And I'm not trading on my small time frames. All right. So with that being said, that's what I'm looking for this week. Like I said, it's going to be a very simple, straightforward trading week. The market is making higher lows, higher highs. One final thing I want to do before I go, let's just put on the EMAs and MAs just to see, just to confirm what the market is actually doing. So if I do my exponential and my simple moving average, and we look, we see right here, ooh, sorry, I did of the same. Whoa. Okay, my EMA and my MA got messed up. All right. They're showing the same color, so I need to fix that. But let's see something here. Hold on. Let me go back here. If I can find it. That's a simple exponential. Yeah. Yeah, I need to fix it because they're all showing the same color, and that's not supposed to be. So but what I really wanted to do was to check to see that each time frame was in fact trending. As you can see right here, if I went in for a sell, notice market bought up, notice it tried to sell, it tried to sell again. Now the candle that was bullish is now green. A lot of volatility is going to be existent in the market, especially Mondays, Tuesdays, going into Wednesdays, as the market tries to set up itself for the week. So now is not the time for me to be trading. Now is the time for me to observe and just to wait on my setups. I'm waiting for a higher low so that I can take my first entry for the week and buy up to a higher. Simple as that. All right. So with that being said, I just hope we all have a great trading week, and I'm looking forward to another successful week. And I hope the same happens for you too. Just be patient, just trust the process, use your demo account, stop using live money until you're 100% sure of what you're doing. All right. So God, we just thank you for another opportunity to just discuss the charts. I just pray a special blessing over us all, and may we have a successful week. We thank you. We love you. All right, guys, I will see you next time, and I will continue to post in the Minds and also on the Ideas page. All right, take care. Have a great week.